Hello everybody, this is Kiyoshi here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the newly released Pop Mart, the Hirono series, the City of Mercy blind box set. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the third box set released by Hirono. The designer is called Lang. And I'm a huge fan of the Hirono series, so I've been collecting every single series so far. This is a smaller series. Usually there's, I think, 9 figures plus secret rares, and this time there's only 6 figures plus a secret rare. So for those who want a little bit cheaper, because there's only 6 to collect, I think you can get this set for less than 90 bucks versus like $140 normally. So this is a cheaper set to collect and also fewer figures to collect as well. There's also comes with 1 secret rare, which I did not get it. First of all, here's the box set. Here we have City of Mercy, Hirono, designed by Lang. Yep, here's the box and here's the back, just some read-ups. And the theme of this song is very like it's just City of Mercy. It's very interesting. I like how dark these series are. At the same time, the figures are so cute and so well made as well. There's a lot of photographies going on as well. And the blind box wise, let me show you one of the blind box. Here's how the blind box looked like. Once again, here we have like a photography on the front. Like black and white photography, very moody. City of Mercy again. Here we have 6 regular figures with 1 secret rare. No luck on it, but cool. Make sure you always have the authenticity sticker to prove authenticity. Cool. And then for the inner, here we have the packaging. Hirono always have some of the best packaging in all Pop Mart series. I'm not gonna lie, it's just so cool. Look at this. It's just like a designer product, you know what I mean? Hirono City of Mercy, designed by Lang, and here we have Hirono's logo here. All right, I love this packaging. Anyways, here we have 6 figures and also with their cards. We'll go over them one at a time. Let's start with the first one, Hirono the City of Mercy, the Other. And then here we have Hirono's, and then here's the back. It's like a photography of the bird flying. Cool. And then where's the Other? Here we have the Other. Very nice design, and the paint app is great. You want to have this in person. I'm serious. Camera does not do the justice. You know, in reality, this is such a well-made. It has a vintage vibe to it. At the same time, it's just so gorgeous looking. You see all these dirt wash going on. This is the purpose of Hirono series, as always. But so cool. She has the horns of deer, like a deer horns. You know, the mouth looks like deer or maybe rabbit, who knows, but animal like. And then his head does rotate. It's on a ball joint. And then here we have a little thingy. This one does move as well. Pretty cool. And the theme of this one is called The Other. Basically, people always try to mimic one another. And over time, you become something else that you're not aware of. The more you try to blend in, the more you seem odd and, you know, just does not belong. This is the theme of The Other. As you can see, if you just look from far away, he looks like a kid, you know, normal looking kid. But when you look closer, she got horns. I keep calling him she. He got interesting, you know, nose and a mouth. Over time, you know, he developed these horns to protect himself against people trying to hurt him, all those hurtful stuff from the outer world. At the same time, he remained youth. You know, he's still trying to be a kid, trying to enjoy life. But as you can see, his expression too. Yep, very deep meaning in this one. And I like how, you know, the photography, he's admiring the bird flying, you know, like, I wish I am that bird flying, you know, that kind of theme. It's so cool. Anyways, here's the first one. Not my favorite one, but I do like it. You know, I like all 6 of these, honestly, but not my favorite one yet. Okay, next one we have Hirono, the City of Mercy, the Hailer. And here we have like a I don't know what that is, like a gaming device. It's like a minus question mark versus 0. Okay. And here we have the Hailer. Basically, is a kid wearing like a adult kind of doctor's suit. And instead of checking out on other people, he's checking on his own heartbeat. You know, instead of healing other people, he's trying to heal himself. He is being hurt deep inside, and he's trying to listen to his heartbeat. He's trying to figure out what is wrong with him. A lot of times people are very knowledgeable nowadays. You know, there's a lot of professions out there, a lot of professionals out there. We all call ourselves professionals because that's what we want to be. That's what the society wants us to be. You know, that's what represents successful. That's the meaning of successful, when you become a professional of something, when you have specialty or specialize in something. And over time, you always help people. You always do things for people, for your customers, for your boss, for your co-workers. At the end, you know, when you get hurt, when you get sick, nobody can help you but yourself. Especially if you're in depression. You know, I think especially nowadays, depression becomes something very common among all of us. Everybody, I think here and there, there's a little bit depression going on here and there, depending on the degree. But yeah, at the end, the only people that can heal yourself, the only people that can help yourself is yourself. You gotta listen to your heartbeat. You gotta fix yourself, fix your own problems, so you can put yourself together again. And this is the meaning of this Hailer. Cool. Very well made too. It's normal in a way, but it's cool too. You know, you try to be somebody else. You try to be adult. Once again, this series always reflecting in reality. Always is like you're trying to be something where deep inside, all you're doing is just trying to protect yourself, try to blend in. But in your journey to become that someone, you go through a lot that only yourself might know, you know, where nobody else can understand. Cool. Here we have the Hailer. Next, we have Echo. All right. Oh, yeah. Echo's back is 2 whales. Very nice. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see it very well, but you can see 2 whales like trying to hug each other or something like that. Very nice. I mean, in the echo of a whale, it's like heavenly, isn't it? Here we have the echo. Echo is right here. Interesting. Echo comes like this, with this little fishbowl right here. Put it in, and then his head is inside of this fishbowl, and he's also holding a fish. The fish is in it, and then the fish is opening his mouth, trying to scream as well, while he is also trying to scream. Echo. He's trying to make a sound. He's trying to find a floater in the space. You know, he's trying to voice himself. At the same time, he's not brave enough to voice it loudly, without any cover, without any protection. So he's echoing through a medium, in this case, through a fishbowl. So he's expressing himself, at the same time his voice is not loud enough, nor traveling far away so that everyone can hear. This is another way of protecting himself, you know, the City of Mercy. Yep. Very cool. Here we have the rainbow on the back end. Very cool. This is a very, I think this is more, out of all, this is the one I don't like that much. Because I just think a little bland here and there. But it's unique. It's interesting. Next, we have the very popular one of the most popular ones from this series. The Insight. And then the back, we have like a floating plastic bag in the middle of the air. Cool. I like this vibe right here. Whoever the photographer is, it's really cool. It's like, I like this whole vibe. So dark, but so cool inside. And here we have this guy right here. This is one of the most popular figure from the series. besides the secret rare, of course. His hat does move, and he's carrying a camera. He's wearing like yellow shirt with a green pen. That's a perfect, beautiful looking combination. And you know, the socks, it's broken too. There's a little piece broken right here. Yep, basically he's just a normal guy carrying a camera everywhere, trying to photo recording, you know, everything that he sees, everything he experienced. There's a lot of things he sees, you know. That's why he's being very judgmental. He doesn't express much, he doesn't talk much, but his words comes from his photos. He used the camera to express his feelings, to share messages to the world, not through the mouths, but he uses his eyes through the lenses to capture the world, to explain the world that he sees. You know, he's being very judgmental here because obviously he's seen some bad stuff. But yeah, if you gotta choke him to talk, you gotta look at his work. Yep, this is a very popular one. I think they made a larger scale figure of this as well somewhere. I've seen it. But yeah, very cool. I'm very happy to get this one. I think it's just, the hair color is amazing. And also the whole vibe of this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. One of my favorite ones from this series. And next we have the Fallen Angel. Okay, and here we have, it seems like it's raining. There's leaves everywhere, I think. Cool. Here we have the Fallen Angel. Yeah, it is raining. Fallen Angel. He has a number 0427. And he's wearing all black. Wow, the umbrella. I just noticed this. The umbrella is broken too. Does the hat move? The hat does not move. The boots. Fallen Angel. He's from the sky. He fallen down. I guess all the same he did. He's asking for forgiveness. He's seeking for forgiveness. A lot of times you do bad stuff, not at will. You know, you're doing it because you have to. For survival, 1, 2, because you're asked to do it, because the society asks you to do that, because you don't want to be different. Especially, for example, bullying, you know, when people are bullying each other, sometimes you probably don't want to be that bully. But because your friends are doing it, you're doing it with them. That's just one of the examples. Sometimes you try to be a good guy, you know, try to be a good girl, but sometimes you just can. Whether you're doing it for your own protection, whether you're doing it so you can blend in with the people, whether you're doing it because you don't want other people to laugh at you, because of your kindness, you're kind-hearted. I think we all have been through that period of time, you know. But the older you get, the more mature you become. I think you're more willing to stand up for your own beliefs. You know, if you think this is wrong, you're less likely to do the thing that you think is wrong. You know, when you're more mature, this is just a period of growth. You know, once you get into a certain age, you become more confident. You know more about yourself, knows the value of life to you. You'll be able to make a better judgment to yourself. But before that, you know, we're all fallen angels. I think everyone born as a good guy. You know, everybody born pure, good, good-hearted. You know, it's everything that we went through, whether it's the family, it's the people that we hang out, the things we went through, you know, that adds different colors to us. But in the end, you know, our souls are always pure. You just need to find that right timing of your life. You know, you become mature enough, you had that chance to become good again if you've ever been bad. But yep, here is the Fallen Angel. Very cool. Last, it's my favorite one. This is my favorite one. Is the Comfortably Numb. Very interesting. And here we have a horse in the middle of a desert. Not a desert, but like a almost dead kind of forest. Loneliness. for survival. I think this photography, this picture, or this photo can mean so much, you know. I also think like this whole series, um the City of Mercy, it's also somewhat to do with, you know, like not just like the normal the previous Hirono series that we dive into the darkness of the society, the depression in our hearts, the sorrow, the sadness. It's also something to do with the environmental friendliness. You know, I see a lot of these photographies, a lot of these pictures have to do with nature, have to do with black and white, you know, all those crazy madness. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of interpretation on this picture that I see right away, you know. Anyways, here's my favorite one. Here we have Hirono wearing a elephant costume. This is the first time we've seen something like that. We've never seen this before, and this is very heavy. So if you do get a loose box, choose the most heavy one. This is the one. I just like the overall look of this. The horn is broken, of course, one of it, and of course he always looks sad, and there's a knife cutting into it, to his butt, to his side. And then yeah, and there's also a piece of banana. This banana looks so realistic, not gonna lie. Even being such a small tiny accessory, they did a great job on it. But yeah, this is Comfortably Numb. You're wearing, Hino's wearing the costume of an elephant. Elephant, it's, you know, one of the kings of the jungle. You know, of course, lions are the king of jungle, but elephant is so huge, they're so furious that even lions sometimes are afraid of them, especially if they're the mature level, you know, they're the grown up level. It's a way of protecting yourself. You have these horns, not horns, you have these magnificent teeth to protect yourself, a layer of pseudo body, you know. Elephant skin is pretty thick to protect yourself. However, you know, why you're protecting yourself, you're always, you know, when you see people protecting themselves, covering themselves under a pseudo body, armored body, you always ask why. Because, you know, from the force outside, people are hurting them, you know, and over they develop this numbness. You know, they're already so used to protecting themselves, covering themselves in shells. So whenever somebody cut them off, somebody hurting them, they don't feel it anymore, you know, over time. Well, this is very sad. This is actually very, very sad. But I think a lot of us can relate to it, you know, at some point in our lives. Luckily, my life has been always very supportive. I have a very supportive network, especially my family and my close friends. I maybe when I was very little, maybe there's a period of time before I found those good friends, close friends. Maybe there was a period of time, very short period of time, I'm feeling, you know, I'm always battling alone and trying to protect myself from whatever is gonna hurt me. But luckily for me, that period is very, very short. Almost just very, very short. But I do know out there are a lot of people having experienced that for a much longer period in their life, or maybe even still experiencing that. And that's why they become a much more, you know, people who they become much more from the outside. They become much more stronger, seems much more stronger. They're always furious. They protect themselves very well. I'm sure we've known one or two of those friends who are like that, but just try to understand them. You know, everybody, people try to protect themselves. That kind of motto doesn't come out of nowhere. They must went through something. That's how they become like that. You know, so trying to understand your friends when they react, you know, very protective, you know, of themselves or of the things they treasure, you know, because they probably have lost it before, or probably, yeah. Anyways, I like this very, very much. Yep, cool. I mean, every picture, every story, there's thousands of interpretations based on what you went through, what your life leads to. So hopefully my interpretation of these figures helps and makes you guys understand the story a little bit better of this series, the City of Mercy. And of course, there's some more deep meanings probably here and there. Maybe it's up to your own interpretations, but yeah, hopefully my interpretations helps. And I think this is a great set. I definitely do recommend, if you guys are trying to pick it up, pick up the full set. You know, screw the secret rare or not, it doesn't matter. For Hirono, I really don't care if I get secret rares or not. Every single figure from these sets are beautifully done. They're definitely one of the best qualities in the whole Pop Mart universe. Anyways, once again, I highly recommend this figure. This is the Hirono, the City of Mercy series blind box. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.